Scott Disick is attempting to come between Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian for his own benefit. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Scott Disick has been going through a very difficult time in his life, mostly because of his feelings for Kourtney Kardashian. Even though many years have passed and Kourtney is now happily married to Travis Barker, Scott still seems to carry strong feelings for her. Some people close to them even think that Scott might be trying to come between Kourtney and Travis because he wishes he could have her back. It's been said that Scott once had Kourtney's heart, but things went wrong along the way. He may have let fame get the best of him, or perhaps he just wasn't mature enough when he had the chance to build a future with her. Kourtney gave him many chances, more than most people would give. But Scott didn't grow in the way she needed. At one point, Kourtney would have done anything for him, but that type of love only lasts if both people feel the same and work together. Scott's mistakes slowly pushed her away, and by the time he realized what he had lost, it was already too late. Like many people who don't realize what they've got until it's gone, Scott seemed to only want Kourtney back after she emotionally let go of the relationship. Their love story played out on television for many years. Before the show The Kardashians, they were already famous for their dramatic on and off relationship on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Their ups and downs were part of what made the show so interesting. Sometimes it looked like they might really make it. At other times, it was clear they weren't right for each other. There was definitely love between them, but it wasn't strong enough to survive all the problems they had. Then everything changed when Kourtney met someone new. Her relationship with Travis Barker brought something completely different into her life. Tired of waiting for Scott to change, she decided to move on and create a better future. That decision didn't just affect her, it deeply hurt Scott, who had to sit back and watch her fall in love with someone else. It's been said that Scott has been trying harder lately to be a good parent. He's spending more time with his kids, showing up, and being responsible. Maybe he thinks that by doing this, Kourtney will notice and possibly even change the way she feels about him. But people are wondering if this change will make Kourtney respect him more, or if it will make her feel frustrated. Maybe she's thinking that he should have done all this when they were still together. It's hard to say what's really going through Kourtney's mind, but her life looks very different now, and she seems happier than she ever was with Scott. Kourtney once loved Scott very deeply. Her love for him was like a beautiful dream or a peaceful garden full of blooming flowers. But Scott kept doing things that slowly destroyed that peace. He struggled with addiction and made many poor choices. There was even a time when Kourtney found out that he was talking to other women while they were still together. In one painful moment from their reality show, Kourtney hears a woman's voice on Scott's phone. Even though he tries to explain it away, Kourtney knows the truth deep inside. Still, she holds on a little longer because she isn't ready to let go. That kind of heartbreak doesn't go away quickly. She loved him so much that she was willing to forgive him, even when he didn't deserve it. Seeing someone so loyal and kind suffer like that is very sad. Eventually, though, she realized that Scott would never change in the way she needed. That's when she made the decision to let go. The way Kourtney separated from Scott wasn't quick or easy. It wasn't a clean break. It happened slowly, like a series of small painful moments that added up over time. Her heart was broken so many times that it left her feeling empty. But in the end, it was actually a good thing, because it gave her the push she needed to find a better life. Without all that heartbreak, she might have stayed in a situation that made her unhappy. Scott simply couldn't give her the kind of love she dreamed about. Staying would have meant accepting less than she deserved. That's why walking away was the best decision she could have made. Even now, when people look at Scott, they sometimes see a very sad man. Maybe he's thinking about what he lost. Maybe he regrets the way he treated Kourtney. But the truth is, she did the right thing. In fact, she probably should have ended things even earlier. When someone cheats and treats another woman as more important, even saving her name as wife in his phone, it shows that they don't value their partner in the right way. A person like that doesn't deserve deep emotional love. Kourtney gave everything she had to Scott, but he didn't treat it with care. That kind of love is rare, and it's heartbreaking when it's wasted. Now that Kourtney has moved on with Travis Barker, she seems to have found the happiness she always wanted. Her new relationship is completely different from the one she had with Scott. Travis supports her, respects her, and brings peace into her life. Their connection looks strong, and they often seem truly in love. Watching them together, it's clear that Kourtney has grown into a more confident and joyful person. She isn't held back by the pain of her past anymore. Instead, she's creating a future filled with hope and stability. But as Kourtney enjoys this new chapter, Scott seems stuck in the past. He's often seen looking sad or lost, as if he's still holding on to a love that's long gone. Some people believe that he's trying to get between Kourtney and Travis, not because he wants to hurt them, but because he can't accept that she's really gone. He might think that if he changes, or acts differently, he could win her back. But it's not that simple. Kourtney has already made up her mind. She's no longer waiting for Scott to become the person she once hoped he could be. There was a time when Scott and Kourtney's story looked like it could end with a happy family. They had children, history, and real love. But too many wrong choices ruined that dream. While Scott may still care deeply for her, and while he may wish things had turned out differently, the truth is that Kourtney doesn't belong in that old story anymore. She's writing a new one, and this time, she's the one in control. The world saw every part of their relationship. It wasn't just private heartbreak, it was public. Millions of people watched Kourtney forgive again and again. They saw her cry, hope, and try to rebuild. But they also saw her strength. In the end, she walked away from a relationship that didn't give her what she needed. That decision took courage. And now, her happiness shows what can happen when someone chooses self-respect over staying stuck in the past. Even if Scott didn't mean to hurt Kourtney, his actions caused her a lot of pain. And that pain changed her. It helped her become someone stronger, someone who knows her worth. So while Scott may still be holding on, Kourtney is moving forward with love, joy, and peace. Her story shows that even the deepest heartbreak can lead to something beautiful. And that's something many people find inspiring. So now, while Scott watches from the sidelines, Kourtney continues to build a new life with someone who treats her the way she always deserved. Scott's journey may still be going on, and maybe someday he'll find the happiness he's looking for. But for now, the love story between him and Kourtney is over. What remains is a lesson that true love isn't just about feelings, it's about actions, choices, and respect. Kourtney learned that lesson the hard way, but in the end, it helped her find real happiness. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.